everybody. Welcome back. And the sheep farm is done. It's behind me. And I really don't want to get into this whole thing of going in and out of black and white. But I really don't want to show my biome that I'm in. So I'm not going to turn towards there. I'm going to keep my back to it at all times, but I made this and I wanted to show this off. This is a sheep farm. This is based off of TeknoAXE. Well, it's not actually based off of. It is the cow cooker, breeder and cooker that TeknoAXE came up with. I believe the original is was made by either Zazumavoid or Mumbo Jumbo. But basically, the cows sit in where they're at right now. They grow up. You can breed them. You hit the top button to put water in that block that they're in. You breed them. And then you can, when the fence gate right there, see the fence gate right there? When it's open, it will let the little cows drop down below, and otherwise it keeps the little cows there, so you can actually, which is what I need to do right now. I need to keep the little cows in there. And the middle button actually is a glass block that pushes any extra little cows out but doesn't hurt the big cows. The bottom one is for that dispenser right there, which is got a lava bucket in it. The little cows drop down onto a hopper, and when they grow up, they're 2 blocks tall. They can be cooked with the lava there. And then you can, when you hit the button to put the water in there, then the cows bob up and down, and you can breed them. Okay. The redstone for this really couldn't be simpler. Okay, now I can turn around and, yep. So the redstone couldn't be seen. So the buttons are on these blocks right in front of these things here. So the bottom button hits this repeater, which activates, basically this is a pulse lengthener, and it just hits that dispenser with the lava in it. The middle button just activates this piston, which has the glass block that pushes the little cows out. The top button hits this dropper attached to with just one thing in it attached to a hopper, and sends a pulse via this. This is a comparator to this block here, and then activates this dropper or dispenser with the water in it. So that's everything to this. There's not much to it, but I tried this out in creative, and it worked really, really well. I wish I could have shown you building it. I actually have footage of me building it, but it also has footage of the sheep farm, and I don't really want to show that. Again, I don't want to go back and forth in between black and white and color. So I'm just not ever going to show the sheep farm again unless I just absolutely have to, and then it'll be in black and white, just so I can protect my anonymity. I got all kinds of mobs in this cave system up here. Okay. I am going to, the next thing I think I'll do is I'll start working on the chicken farm, and as soon as I'm done, we'll kind of step back and take a big look at all of that. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on breeding these guys up. I will be right back with you. Okay, welcome back, everybody. And it is the 1st of December, and it is minus ridiculous cold outside. It's like, oh gosh, I'm not even ready for this. This is just crazy. So I'm huddled down in my basement, and I have a space heater on, and ugh, it's just horrible. Ugh. Okay, so the chicken breeder is done, And I just wanted to show you a couple things. So this is just a very standard, I think this is a Zazumavoid chicken breeder cooker thing. And the chickens sit up there and they poop out eggs, which go down to a dispenser down here, and the dispenser shoots them out. And then the baby chickens are half a block high, so they sit on this little half slab, and then they're half a block high, and when they grow up, they get cooked in the chicken. There's a dispenser underneath, which leads right over to this thing here, and we're ready to go. Bob's your uncle. Now, I added a nice little addition to this. You can see that not only does it go over there, but I've also got these chests here. And the way this works is when this switch is flipped, I've got a repeater, which you can just barely see right back there, and some redstone. That turns off this what do you call it? Or it turns off this hopper, right? It powers this block, which turns off this hopper, and then these dispensers will start shooting over there. Okay, so instead of it dropping straight down and into this dispenser, so it basically is an egg collector. And what that does is just gives me eggs. So I've got 4 chests set up here with, of course, they're just now starting to grow up, so I haven't seen any eggs yet, but I'm going to be collecting more eggs, and I'm going to add more chickens up there. I need a lot more chickens. I put in about, I don't know, 6 stacks or so, and I didn't get very many chickens. I don't have good luck with eggs, for sure. So I've got them ready to roll. As soon as the first eggs start to get pooped out, then I'll collect them down below. And then eventually I'll just turn this on and collect a whole ton of eggs, because we might need them for something. I've got 4 chests worth, here. That should be enough for anything that I do. I wouldn't even be able to transport more than that. The other thing that I did was over here, I took out the fence gate that was right here, and I moved this glass block into there. What was happening was I was breeding these cows, and the baby cows were getting stuck kind of like right here, right before the fence gate, so they wouldn't fall down, but they were getting stuck, and then when they grew up, they were actually suffocating in the glass block that was up above. So I just went ahead for the purposes of breeding a lot of cows right now. I just went ahead and put the fence gate in there, and I think I've still got a baby cow in there. I don't know. I think I might be ready for another breeding job. Anyway, so that is what's going on. So start pooping, guys. You haven't pooped yet. Let's start seeing it. So, that is it for here. So I am going to leave this go. You guys know how this works. Again, I'll put a link in the description for NanoRex's little farm here. This is built exactly that way. And then, of course, this is a standard chicken farm. So it's just going to, it should be just fine. Right. On to the next thing. So I go to cut down my trees. I had 7 trees grown in a row here, and I end up with 3 oak saplings. Oh, no good. That's not sustainable, guys. And they weren't small growth either. I mean, it was pretty big growth. I'm debating on whether to raise this roof up even a little bit more. I don't know. It might actually be worth for me to do so. I need to probably get a couple mega trees in here. Okay, so now what I'm doing now, I'm in kind of that weird state where I'm breeding up sheep and just getting them over to the sheep farm, and then I'll put the different colors on them. But yeah, that's what I'm working on now. So that stuff just takes a while.
I've been searching for your base a lot.
You're literally going to have to stumble into it. There's no other way anybody's going to find it. And especially since the X-ray machines don't work. That was the one thing I was worried about.
X-ray.
You know, like where you can put some pistons. Well, you can't anymore, but you could put some pistons down and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're either going to have to stumble into it mining, or I don't
that's
think.
how I will find it.
Yeah.
Of course, when I do, because I will.
You're gonna fill it. You're gonna fill it with something.
Oh, I wonder what I'm gonna fill it with. I tell you, I've got eggs. I've got eggs. I have plenty of eggs.
So
actually, the Dragon Thief found the what's it called? The Death Games.
Well, who is the Dragon Thief?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think 24 Beast Node thinks it's me.
Quite a lot of people think it's you.
I swear.
But I was recently told that you weren't happy about it.
I'm unhappy about it. I could care less. I truly could care less. I have my own thing going on here that I'm not. I'm literally not concerned about the dragon egg. I mean,
when I find your base.
When you find my base, you can go through every single chest. I'll on camera while you've gone through every single chest. I'll go through my ender chest on camera, so you can see I don't have the dragon egg at all, and I haven't hit. I mean, I wouldn't hide it or anything, but
I know you don't have the dragon egg. I think I know who does.
I think he's on. I think it's. I mean, I'm not even being cryptic here. I swear I've not stolen the dragon egg.
I know Shrooms thinks it's niche.
I think it could be. I think it could either be Nicholas or somebody the other night. I think either I was reading it in the chat log or something, but somebody the other night thinks it might be Gavin.
Could be Gavin. I love how you read the chat logs. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, I just go every now and then. I just go see who's been on.
Sanoyan does exactly the same.
Oh, does he?
I believe so.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and go and work, and if the chat decides to start working, then we'll do that. So I found a underground what do you call those things? The thing where they've got the thing. the thing where they have the thing. I found an underground abandoned mine shaft, and I went through and I raided it. It was very messy, and I'm out of food already. Great. That is perfect. And I found a billion railroad ties. So what I want to do... So let me show you what I started doing here. This is what I started doing, and I'm going to tear it all out. So don't get used to it. So I was thinking about making one of those melon farms, like they've got, like, I think this is a mumbo jumbo design. And I kind of, I kind of started it, but then I realized, really I need to go pretty far up. Like, this would give me 4 melons, but I also need to open this up another thing too. So I don't think I want to do that. I think what I want to do is something a little bit different. And it's one of kind of my own design, I suppose. Okay, so we're going to clean all this out. Come back to me. And let's lay you back down so I don't... Oh, good. Meant to place that there. Whew. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this room quite a bit more. So, Hobo, what do you think about this? This is kind of cool. I'm digging this. This is so this is what I've been working on for hours because I can't figure out how to do a pulse generator. So I've got my okay. So I've got my pistons behind the underneath these blocks here, and then I've got a hopper clock that's set for as long as I can set it for, and then when the hopper clock goes off, it sends a pulse through here, which just pulses the pistons, but then at the same time it also sends this hopper cart just on a loop, unloads here, piston dropper vader up, and then the things land in those chests. It's cool. Tell me it's cool. Did I do good? Is it hobo approved? I'm sure other people have come up with this kind of a thing before, but this is kind of my design. And the only issue is that it, you know, if they land like right along here, the thing doesn't pick them up. So that's the only issue. I could run another rail line underneath here, and then it would do it. But I, you know, whatever. See? And then, whoop. Yep, there you go. And now we have pumpkins. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool.